Coach, it appeared to be maybe the most complete game of the season. How would you kind of assess the performance from an overall standpoint?
Thought we played a good first half. Thought we started the third quarter pretty good. I thought we had a hollow spot there in the third quarter, offensively and defensively. Then had a run in the fourth quarter, where the first defense I thought did a pretty good job stopping them, and then we marched down and scored. That's kind of when we sealed everything up and got some younger guys in the game, and I thought some of those younger guys squandered their opportunity. That's an opportunity to show what you can do, and we need to see a little more than that. I mean, no sense putting them in if they're going to play like that.
Mike, any word on Dollar Bill there? And off of that, you guys shake up, obviously, the left side of the offensive line. What do you think of the guys that stepped in, and could that be something moving forward?
Well, Dollar Bill's healthy as a horse and nearly superhuman, and so the dimension of that, I think, is tough to unfold. In a place like this without some scientists and some, genetic specialists, but he's doing exactly what we want him to do and doing great.
Coach, bounce back today from the special teams unit. What do you think of their efforts today?
I thought it was good. I think we're playing. I thought maybe the brightest part of our play was the special teams, because I thought that we were pretty solid in all phases. Had some really good punts. Punted better than the chart even says, because dropped that one on the 1 yard line and all that other stuff, and it was literally the punt more so than the coverage. Had some good tackles. Hit a long field goal. I don't know how long it was, but it was quite a ways. I thought special teams. This is one of the better special teams games I think we've had.
Coach, Caleb Ducking has really become a prime target for you guys, a guy that didn't get a ton of reps last year, but has really come in and seems to spark y'all's offense a little bit. I mean, what have you seen from him in the first few games?
I think he's gotten better and better. It was kind of a work in progress when he got here, but, he's worked hard, and, he's a fast, relatively dynamic guy. When he uses his hands, he's awfully tough to cover. And he's fast. He's inordinately fast, and he's gotten better and better the longer he's been here. So, I think Caleb's really doing some good things right now, and I also think he's getting better. I don't even think we've seen his best football yet.
Coach, all but one of your touchdown scoring drives was in 2.5 minutes or less, and guys seemed, even though you had some different guys on the O-line, seemed to do well and have success with the tempo. What did you think about that tempo today?
I thought it was good. I thought it was the best tempo we've had certainly this year, and maybe at least since I've been here. We still have a ways to go, but we're getting better at it, I think.
Steve? Coach, drops seemed to be a little bit better, but you still had some today. I mean, I know that's kind of part of football, but how do you make it not part of Mississippi State football?
Well, it is part of football. Everybody you watch, with rare exception, has a drop here and there. I'm not sure how many we had. We had more than we should have. I know that. We dropped a touchdown. I know that. I don't know. You just keep catching balls. You keep catching balls, and then also, we want to develop the depth to play a number of guys. But then if you play all the same guys, you're going to have less drop balls too, So it's kind of a balance between getting reps on guys to bring them along for depth and for the future, but then also, you're going to go through some growing pains with it too.
Coach, on the offensive line, can you comment on the job Coach Miller's done having guys ready to change positions mid-game, plug in a guy who's a backup center at guard, and the offense keep executing as it's been doing?
Yeah, I think it went pretty well. I think that we had a rough series the first half where we gave up 2 sacks. Where I wasn't very impressed with that. But in practice they move them around, and the other thing is the most important position's offensive line, hands down the most important position. There's people that argue that, but they're wrong. Either that or they don't know much about football or offensive line, and probably both. but definitely the most important position, the toughest position, the most physically demanding, and also the one that needs to be choreographed the most, because you can't hide a weakness at O-line because the defense can move their guy wherever they need him to be instantly, whereas O-line-wise you can't. I mean, you might flip him here or flip him there, but they can just move their guy as fast as you do. So I do think these guys are improving. I think they need to steadily improve, and I think that, well, I don't think they've played their best football yet either, but they are improving.
Yeah. You guys got Tulu Griffin more involved on the offense today. What did you think of his performance, and how good was it to see him get involved like that?
He did some good things. I mean, you know, the biggest thing is he really gets in a rhythm. I mean, because he's fast, so he's explosive. He also blocks well, and guys that block well always impress me. You know, the most important thing an offense does is block, and so guys that block well immediately jump up my list. And if it's close at all, I'll play the guy that blocks best over the guy that doesn't. And that's something I may ought to go back to evaluating, because we definitely need to block. And we missed some blocks early in this game, too.
Coach, it just seems like Boots is always around the football, and it seems like the defense feeds off what he does. He's had some good games this year since his performance.
He brings a lot of enthusiasm to our unit. I mean, he's very excited to play, so the people around him are excited to play. I think, you know, Buki's got more and more leadership qualities emerging, and he is kind of the guy that I think the defense draws from.
Jack, you guys are without Woody Marks today, but Simeon Price comes in as a big touchdown, makes some big plays. What do you kind of make of him?
Good player. You know, I mean, it's he hasn't really been a secret within our team, you know, because he had a really good camp. Had a really good camp and has really good practices. I think, you know, before it's all over, you'll see quite a lot of him. I mean, he's a good player, and also has really good hands, and then also kind of runs with power. Even though he's a fast guy, he runs with power. And again, maybe one of the unsung performances in camp. Had a really good camp. Well, I think we were playing together. You know, I think that the offense, defense, special teams were complementing each other's performance. I think, you know, defensively, first of all, I thought our D-line affected their quarterback. And you know, when the good things happened for us, it was when our defensive line was affecting the quarterback. And I think we got to get better at that and do more of it, because I think we're definitely capable of more at that position as far as affecting quarterbacks. And then I did think we reacted to the ball. One of their scores, and they were really quite impressed. You know, one of their touchdown drives, two guys, and you know, I mean, those guys. They had two guys that made like career catches. I don't know about their career. If those two catches weren't the best catch in their career, I'd like to see the other ones that were. I mean, they were just utterly outstanding. I mean, the big man catches that one ball while he's being interfered with, and then the other guy catches it for a touchdown while he might have been being interfered with. I mean, it was the two extremely impressive catches. You know, yeah, I mean, those guys are really good players, and if I was Bowling Green, I'd be very proud to have those guys on the team. I thought they're tough and competitive.
Cam, Coach, I believe the first quarter y'all outgained them 172 to 19 yards. Just what kind of attributed to the hot start on both sides of the ball?
We got the ball first was certainly helpful. I mean, you know, and then as a result, we hogged a chunk of that quarter. I thought that was beneficial. But I did think, you know, we wanted to start fast, and we did start fast on offense and started fast on defense and did some good stuff on special teams. I think all three sides playing together, that's when teams are really playing their best.
Robbie, speaking of special teams, any update where you stand in the kicking competition after the
Well, I'm behind, but I mean, I've been hoping to be behind every week. And so, yeah, he's starting to, make some strides and definitely leading me after this week. And so I think we all hope he can hang on to it,
How do you feel like he's handled that too, with stepping in, came in an Arizona game, and now stepping in and handling kickoffs and building over?
No, I think better and better, I mean, I think better and better. He looked good today, And then, of course, both of them did some good things. Kicked it through the end zone, looked good on extra points, and the long field goal. How long was it? 53. Yeah, that's quite a bit. That's a good poke right there.